With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws.
Line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Doris, we've said it before, Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
BA, to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Claxton. From behind the arc. Porter's shot is off. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Irving for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Pass to Porter. And it's Irving with a rebound.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And that one drops for him. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Pass to Toure. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. BA, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Clock at 6. Porter from outside. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Now Irving, 5 points in the game. Here's Nowitzki. The bank shot, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
Outside Porter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Here's the 3.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Here's Christie. Again, the miss by Dallas. Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Again, Porter missing.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Over to the wing. Here's Nowitzki. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
A beautiful touch from Dirk Nowitzki. So confident in that mid-range.
Pass to Dimon. Christie with a rebound. Here's Nowitzki. Buries it from 3. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
No good there. And that does it for the first quarter. Dallas on top. Up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards. Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Nets trailed by 4. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Terry. From deep. Sure, from 3-point range.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Sharp. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Down low. Releases. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Sharp's got his first bucket in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The 10th pick in 2021, Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Guys?
Winning cures all. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
To the inside. The rebound by the Nets.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Terry. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, with his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Pass to man. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Stolen by Gafford. Middleton outside. To the left side wing. .143 left in the first half. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Pass to man. Outside, Williams. Tries again. Sharp. Gafford grabs the miss.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. It took him a while to get going.
Pass to man. Now Sharp to stop the run. That shot off the mark. 43 seconds left in the second. Here's Terry. Here's Gafford. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Wolf. Back to man. Here's Wolf. He's covered by Bagley. And now the Mavs on the run. Gafford the screen. Here's Terry. Another 3 for Dallas.
gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Wolf. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Pass to Nowitzki. Now Thompson. There's a screen. Here's Nowitzki. No one near him. And again, it's Dallas.
I'd say it's been a long time since Dirk lacked for confidence in catch-and-shoot situations. Lights out.
After missing multiple seasons due to injury, Klay Thompson's game has changed.
It had to, Brian, because the types of injuries he had are so difficult to come back from. You admire the fact that his willing adjustment to what his game now looks like. Is he the elite defensive player he once was? No. But can he hold up defensively? Yes. And now as a shot maker, he can still be a pivotal part of success.
Now here's Irving. To the left wing. 18 feet out. Nowitzki. That one's good. Nowitzki's got 11.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To win the run. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, masterful use of the pick and roll. Porter Jr. just taking what he sees out there.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Dimon. No points so far. Screen by Claxton. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Now, the first thing that strikes you as a player with Nick Claxton is how easily this guy gets off the floor. Vertical threat on the offensive end and an excellent rim protector on the defensive end.
Irving with it. Claxton picks him up. He goes up, and Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Gafford in the post. Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For 3, Dimon. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
A minute 53 left to play in the third. Outside Porter. And the 3 off target. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Guys, back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Both teams will make substitutions. The Mavericks lead by 14. Gafford the screen. Here's Terry. Gafford. Tip back in for 2. Gafford's got 8.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Terry. He's got 9. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Boy, you love to see that. That's where Nick Claxton carving space and drawing contact. That's big time.
He hits the second from the line. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Claxton. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Terry. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who can make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trailed by 13. Takes it inside. Here's Sharp. Kept alive. Left side Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Nowitzki. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come. A true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Pass to Nowitzki. Over Sharp. And he can't bank that one in.
No one near him on that one. And I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Porter from outside. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Porter looks it over. Releases from 15. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Toure. Outside Porter. They set a pick. Now Sharp. Another chance. Sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it. And great job to establish position and square up.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitutions on the court.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kyrie! No good from three!
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Williams. Washington with a rebound.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Here's Dimon. Claxton. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Oh, can't hit the jumper. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Now Porter. Here's Traoré. Just 5 on the clock. Now Porter. It's stolen by Washington. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try.